guys, it's day 20 and it's the 1st of July. I want to really appreciate a few people that have kept up with me, my TikTok family, my Facebook family. This content does not go on Instagram, it just goes to TikTok and Facebook and sometimes YouTube and Threads. I'm so excited. So yesterday when I was talking about that if you're doing something and maybe you pack up and leave, that it should not be regarded as failure. Some people say, how about repeating a class and how about having academic failures? Does that not mean that you weren't serious and you didn't get your shit together? I'm like, it's everything really is a process. It's part of a process. The entire idea of school is so that you can be weighed, that you showed up every day, for example, for 4 years consistently, took part of a process, you were able to be a part of a team, and then you achieved a goal with an examination which you passed through. And an examination is to validate if you had listened to what was taught in class. So now, for the reason that you may have been emotionally unstable and then you failed an exam, so you failed the course, does not mean that you are a done deal, and also does not guarantee that you're gonna be successful. Because I realized that most people that came out from school with trade class decided to become entrepreneurs because they felt like they didn't have a chance in the workforce, and those guys became the bosses. Some people that were honestly brutal, seeking for power instead of knowledge, became politicians that are leading us. But that's not the topic for today. My topic for today is going to be short, simple, and concise. Seasonal friendship. I believe as a person, you should be able to have targeted friendships every year. There was a year I really needed to understand some workings in the banking sector. I decided that this year's target is to make bankers my friend. I didn't know that bankers drink that much, but I met a couple of bankers and I made them friends. A year came where I decided that, my career is kicking up and it's beginning to be a serious business. So wherever I found an opportunity to link up with a lawyer who can explain contracts and some things to me, I started making friends with lawyers. There was a time I realized that, I have to get clarity on some spiritual things. I was at the gym one day and I sighted a pastor who is a Jew. I ran to him. Your face looks familiar. Now walk. You're the pastor I see on the billboard. I'm an actor. I'm a filmmaker. I'm a film director. I have listened to your sermon, but I cannot say for a fact that I listened it all through, but I've heard you and I understand that you're a voice for this generation. Please, I would like to ask you some biblical questions when I'm confused. That pastor, I can message him on WhatsApp and I'm sure he's going to reply me. So over time in life, you will understand that people don't just wake up in the morning and become things. It's by advantageous connections. So tomorrow, give yourself a target to make friends with certain people in certain fields to be able to have an advantage and insight knowledge. Right now, I'm looking for somebody to be a broker to help me with investments, stocks, and all that. I am seeking out to know people that have knowledge, insight of that industry, so that tomorrow when I can advise someone, say, these are the people that are my stockbrokers, these are the people that I invested in, because I have a relationship that is functional in that field. So to improve your network and your net worth, you have to increase your connections and your net worth. Pastor, hear me while I hear the Lord. Can I talk to you? So yeah, that was my random thought for today, and it's day 20. I'm super excited that we got here. So see you later.